Hey, do you know why I have this?
I do. We have reached 1 million views on our YouTube channel. 15,000 subscribers and 1 million views.
Right.
So thank you so much. We're so excited. If you're new here, I am Shelby. This is Michelle, or Mom, and we are Farmhouse Living.
Yeah.
So welcome back, or welcome to our channel. So today, to celebrate, number one, we're going to do a giveaway. We're giving away an Etsy gift card because, I mean, our favorite like small shops, unique shops, and fun home items are on Etsy. So all you have to do is comment below your next project in your home, whether you're DIYing it, hiring it out, or it's just something simple like getting new throw pillows for your couch. And if you have already finished your entire home because you're so fabulous, then give us your tip, comment your tip on how the heck you did it. Because
we've never done it.
We've never finished.
Well, I should say we finish it right before it's going to sell. Like, then everything gets done really quickly.
Yep. So, to kind of commemorate our YouTube journey, we are going to react, or I should say Mom is going to react to our first YouTube video, which was her home tour of her home prior to this one. So it's been 5 years. I have gained some editing skills.
Have I gained some skills?
I think so. I think you're great. I think you were great then.
Thank you, sis.
I had a lot to learn. Mom just showed up to the party ready to rock.
Right.
So anyways, we're going to go through that, and I'm excited for you to see that even though her home was much different, and I would even say less updated than this one, you'll see that there are many things that you still have. Right. And it's been 5 years, and at that point you had those items for many years. Right. And then secondly, I love that home as an example because you updated it and you didn't break the bank.
All right.
Should we open this before we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whoa.
So the video opens with I open the door.
That's cool. I like my shirt. So far so good.
And he said, "Welcome to my farmhouse." Try that again. See if you've improved on that.
Welcome to my farmhouse. And in the first 3 months, we fairly much transformed this whole house using a lot of white paint.
It is Oyster Bar on the walls.
Not Oyster Bay.
Yes.
Because that is a very deep ocean blue.
Yeah, so when Mom hired her painter, he thought she meant Oyster Bay. So she came in and the whole house was blue. But you meant Oyster Bar. Now your house is Alabaster. Both are warm whites from Sherwin-Williams. Would you ever do Oyster Bar again?
Probably sometime. I think it just depends on what style I'm going with the home.
Yeah. So you do it in somebody else's home, but in your home, would you ever do Oyster Bar? Too warm?
Too warm in this home. But here in this room, because the house was so old, it was a formal living area, and we didn't need a formal living space anymore. So we decided to make it our home office, but we needed a way to close off the mess. And so we found these barn doors in a old farm in Kentucky, and we brought them home and we painted them a little bit black and white, and because they were kind of a green, ugly green, army green color, and hung them on some newer actually tracks, and then we just completed it by putting some cedar around, some rough hewn cedar.
So we start the video with your office. You have black and white barn doors.
Right. Well, I think it's interesting, in both my old home and in this home, I took the formal living room and made it something else.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah. Sad story about those barn doors. We found them in a farm in Kentucky. So cool. The horses had
knot on the back.
And when we sold the home, the lady took them down.
Yeah.
It made
That's
me sad.
honestly, I was looking at the listing photos, and the people who bought it had completely changed it, and I felt like they took a lot of the character out. Also, in this video, I completely missed the dining room. So we talked about how your formal and your dining are like in this house, how you did that. We just bypassed the dining room together, and I don't really know why. Your dining room is so pretty.
Oh, I know. It's very pretty.
So I'll put a photo over so you can enjoy it, but in this video,
no dining space.
no dining.
Maybe it wasn't finished yet.
I don't know.
Around the whole thing. And then we came in and thought, what else can we do to make a farmhouse in the city? And so we had this space here that we found in Canton, this old looking, it's actually not old, it's a reproduction of a windmill. Thank you. Now I will say that I don't miss the windmill.
No.
Remember we talked about no more tin, no more metal?
Yeah, we did a whole video about Farmhouse, updating, like what is Farmhouse dead or is it going to keep going? We believe the Farmhouse style will live on, especially the things.
And it wasn't like a half windmill that everyone was doing over their buffet. This was a massive windmill in the entry on the wall hanging in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you had it.
It's a reproduction of a windmill and it just fit perfectly, so we just found it and we put it in the space. And if you'll come this way into the living area, my husband walked in and said, oh no, we can't do this. And I said, because it was very dark and dated, I said, if we come in and we paint white, paint is a miracle worker.
So now we're in your living room and you have the same sofas that you...
I do. I have almost all the same furniture in this house that I had in the last house.
Yeah. What would you say your style was?
More cottagey farmhouse.
Yeah.
This house is definitely...
I mean, you had a stone boy holding a potted plant.
A potted plant. That was interesting.
I could never see you doing that.
Never again.
But it wasn't bad. It kind of like, I'm kind of digging it.
We can make this space look bright and fun, and so we did a few different things. We moved the fireplace over a little bit because we had to have room for a modern TV because we don't have built-ins anymore with the little tube TV set. So we actually moved the fireplace over a few feet, and it worked out really nicely where we could do built-in cabinets and have space for Monday Night Football.
So I will say I love that your built-ins, you didn't paint your built-ins and you left them warm wood.
Oh, they're in style now.
They're in style now. I don't think that was...
Back in the day, no.
So I love the shutter feature.
Back in the day, 5 years ago.
In design, 5 years is back in the day. I love your stone fireplace. I love the mantle. I really do. This whole situation. But I will say, in this video, oyster bar in your entryway looks beautiful. And in the living room, I don't know if it's lighting or what, but it does look pretty yellow.
Yeah. And this table we found in a flea in Canton. We love flea markets. We like Round Top, Texas, one of the big flea markets in Texas, and we like Canton, and it's another large flea market. And so it may be just a reproduction of an old looking door. It may be an old looking door, but it's definitely added some farmhouse flair. And here is Amy Weaver did this piece for us, and we actually carry Amy Weaver in Farmhouse Living, and we love her because she can customize. We have a couple different gals who can do amazing things with calligraphy and customize and make a piece anything you want that will tell your family's story. And then I just took some brown transferware and put it around that and made a big statement piece on that wall so that we would come in and just have something fun to look at in the family room. But I like everything mostly white with just pops of color here and there because I feel like that feels fresh and clean. And this is another piece we actually found in Round Top, Texas from some amazing people we met who travel to Europe twice a year and bring back a couple cartons with fun stuff. And you cannot get a table that's made like this anymore. Today, this table is like solid as a rock, and it actually weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. And so we love this piece, and we just dressed it up with some fun stuff. This kitchen actually had some old oak cabinets, which just needed a fresh coat of paint.
So yeah, you had green walls, which are now popular. So if you have green walls because you didn't update from the Tuscan days, congratulations, you've made it back. But then all you did was really paint your...
Yes, and I changed the countertop in the island.
Did you change the island?
I think I did change the island. I pulled the island out and
built a new island. Yeah. Still, I love your vent still, your hood, and I love your pendants.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes. But to take this kitchen up a notch, I would have changed the rest of the granite as well as the backsplash.
The backsplash, yeah. I can't believe you kept that. Well, that would have made you crazy these days.
I would have done it by now. If we would have stayed longer, I would have. Yeah, I would have. Shelby and I carry a lot of the things you'll see here at Farmhouse Living, and they're just things I love, and so I thought you might love them too, so we bought extra and put them in the store. And one of the things we carry is these giant Farmhouse coffee mugs. They're not only cute, but they're very practical because we love Farmhouse coffee mugs.
This is a great plug you had here. So organic,
so
natural.
Organic and natural. We had our home store at the time, which we'll have again someday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just went around making plugs for the store. So buy this, buy this.
You've got it. We really do only, like, if we promote something, it's a sponsorship, or we carry it in our store, like, we really did only promote it because we loved it. And
yeah,
like,
it's true.
99% of the stuff, like, we would buy it for our home and then order
extra.
But you, like, this is like cheese ball central.
Oh yeah, totally.
And at this point, we had no idea we were going to open a coffee shop.
That's what's so crazy. Like, we did not know. We love coffee, but did we have it on our radar to open a coffee shop? Never.
No. So, it's pretty funny.
Love it. So, anyway. This is our breakfast nook, and we love this space because we can look out in the backyard and see the trees and the horses, and so we just love it. This piece, everyone comments when they come in because it is engraved with the scripture, blessed are those who hunger. We bought this at Emmanuel Design Group in Dallas, and we love them. They'll do anything custom for you, and so we have them engrave it.
You have the same breakfast nook table.
Yes.
And I really like your breakfast nook light in that house.
It was cute.
It was cute.
Mm-hmm. With the scripture, blessed are those who hunger. Come on into my bedroom. This piece was actually in the dining room, so we repurposed it and just put it in here, and we added some beadboard in the ceiling just from Home Depot, some wood from Home Depot, and then we stained it and painted white off, and then we sanded it off so it gave it like a pickled look. I'm really a fan of any treatment in the ceiling.
Yep, me too.
Wood. What else?
Wallpaper. Yeah.
You name it.
Yeah.
Paint it a different color.
Yeah, you've always been a ceiling accent kind of gal.
Well, it causes you to look up.
Yep.
So we really like that. And then if you keep coming, we're actually in the process of redoing the last room. As I said, we did everything the first 3 months we lived here except this master bathroom. And then finally the bathtub broke and we had no choice. So this is my favorite. We're actually replacing this door with some older looking doors, some wood ones that will open into the bedroom. Because I never really understood why they wanted to have a door that opened into the bathtub. But anyway, come on in. This is my new room. This is our frameless glass shower, which I'm super excited about. And our window was just some glass block, and we knocked that out today, and it was a lot of work. It took a lot of strength and a lot of sledgehammers and guys with hard hats, and I know they didn't wear hard hats. Actually, they wore sunglasses, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, this is my favorite slipper tub that I take a bath in now. And it may seem a little weird to have this window, but again, we kind of back up to some acreage that's actually in the city, some of the last known acreage in our little town. And we have the horses come up, so it's okay if they can see me naked. And then here is the I can't say that word, resistance.
You've gotten that down.
Pièce de résistance.
That is your favorite.
It's like the big thing.
Yeah, that's her favorite catchphrase in this space. Like anytime we're redoing something, it's
pièce de résistance is this counter, which I found a marble that had kind of a brown in it, so I didn't have to replace the floor that was already here. Most marble has a gray veining, but this is brown and gray, and I love it. And as you can see, we're still a work in progress, that we have a lot of touching up and just kind of fixing up to do. We found some sconces and some...
And this is so funny. So that you redid your bathroom, but I just noticed that I ordered tile samples. So I'm redoing a new house, and I ordered tile samples for, I have a little stove alcove in my kitchen, and the tile that I ordered was the tile in your shower niche and on the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Mirrors, and another really cool detail was I found this tile on Wayfair and just used it in the back of the soap tray and also in the floor, and it just makes it fun and farmhouse. So that is about all I have to show you today. Why I believe that we've seen such a renaissance in farmhouse design. I think it's just a way of returning back to the simpler life, where family and friends and gathering and breaking bread was the lifestyle and the way that we lived. And so I think God's kind of put this picture in the earth for us, and that's why so many of us have fallen in love with farmhouse. And Shelby and I will be doing more video blogs because we really want to share tips and tricks and different things regarding farmhouse with you. And then also, Shelby told me to tell you that if you want to subscribe, do it down there.
Gave your Renaissance and farmhouse design speech.
Right.
Which you still believe.
I do believe that.
And basically that's what we gave, and that is farmhouse dead.
That's right.
So
never.
But it is cool to see that the style clearly blended with Tuscan. It was easy to refresh that house and give it a new,
new life. And that's what we did here. We came in this house and also gave it new life.
You did a lot more, but you had a lot more experience under your belt. You had collected some really great pieces. Like from a furniture standpoint, it wasn't as expensive.
That's right.
And so it made it,
easy transition.
Easy transition. Yep. So what is your overall reaction?
It's not bad. I mean, it's a little dated now, 5 years later. Because I commit. When I commit to something, a style, I kind of go all in.
And she keeps going. So even here, even in this living room, you've changed your accent pieces and random things just to give it a little bit
update.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you would have kept going.
I would have kept going. The house wouldn't have looked like that today.
Yeah.
Blast from the past.
Yep. So here you are, still YouTubing, still house touring.
Yeah.
Still being goofy.
Really? Seriously. I think I've matured.
No, you're still a lot of fun.
Okay.
I hope that you enjoyed this reaction to the home tour. I hope that it was fun to kind of compare, especially if you've been following for a while, Mom's current home compared to the old home.
Yeah.
And how
evolved.
I have improved a little bit.
Right.
You've improved. We're getting better. It's all a process. I hope that encourages you to start and, whether it's home, YouTube, Instagram, new
You
career.
can do it.
You can do it. We're still a mess, but we're getting somewhere.
That's right.
So make sure that you enter our giveaway down below. Leave us a comment on your next project or your tips on finishing your home if you are just so amazing and finish your entire home.
Yes.
Also, we'd love your feedback on comparing the homes, what you think about Mom's old home. Is it in style? Was it super dated? Did she do a good job?
Yeah. And then we want you to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends.
Yes. So, have a good day.
Bye.
Happy million.
Happy million.